the CRMs, email does not sell cars. Email, and I'm going to build on what Paul was talking about, is a relationship building tool. Email is a relationship building tool. So the biggest thing you can take away from this meeting is this. Stop spamming people that are in your CRM with obnoxious sales offers. It's not going to help you build a relationship. You already know those people want to buy a car. You don't need to keep hitting them over the head with, hey, we're selling this car this weekend for this, we're doing this, we're doing that. You need to change your thinking to make it more relationship-based. Email is a process, it's not an event. A lot of people make the mistake of thinking, okay, I'm going to go send out a bunch of emails and have all these people flood in. That's not the way it works. It goes back to what I was saying. You have to build a relationship. You've got thousands of leads in-house. You've spent a lot of money obtaining those leads. The most important thing you can do is focus on better utilizing those leads. Just go around the room. I was going to ask a couple people and just shout it out for me. How many leads do you have in your CRM?
For which store? I'll just
give me a store.
1,700.
1,700. Paul Sansone was here. He just left. He told me he had 40,000 leads in his CRM. How about you?
Like 18,000.
18,000. How about you? 6,000. Back in the back. With a good idea from us. 3,000? What's the guy who, with glasses? I know he's got a big store.
Oh, James, what?
How many do you have in your CRM? 20. 20,000? Okay. National average is about 10,000. Let's just do the math real quick, okay? Average lead cost, someone mentioned today, 20 bucks. You've got $200,000 worth of leads that you already have paid for. Now, we're all talking closing ratios, this, that, the other thing. National average NADA is 5%. I don't know many businesses where 5% closing ratio is pretty good, but that's what we're all talking about. So let's just say you got 9,500 leads that are sitting in your CRM tool that are unsold prospects. The biggest problem, and we've talked about it, is this. There was a dealer here who was talking about they have 500 leads they get every month. So now you got your team, you've got 500 leads. Let's just say they get a 10% closing ratio. At the end of the month, there's 450 leads that are unsold. Let's just take half of those leads and say they're complete garbage. Okay? They're not in the market, whatever you want to call them. That leaves you with what? 225? Next month, you get another 500 leads. You add them on top, you're now at 750. The numbers continue to compound and compound and compound. What happens is, if you don't properly follow up with those people, 41% of them are going to purchase from another dealership. But this is the number that I want you to take home with you. 33% of those leads buy after 3 months. I don't care how good your team is or how many people you have, it is going to be almost numerically impossible for you to manually follow up with that many people. You need to put some systems in place to do that for you. And the guy from Higher Gear, I apologize if I can't remember his name, Mr. Bruin, I think it was?
Yes.
He had a very good point. You can have whatever CRM in the world, but if you don't put the systems in place and utilize it, you're going to miss a ton of sales. Well, how do we market to those people? This is something that is kind of going back to what I started my speech about, helping other people. When I worked with internet departments, when I sold cars, there was always a divide between sales and service. But the fact of the matter is, a satisfied service customer will eventually buy a car from you. How many of you in the room, just show of hands, have ever sent out an email to your internet prospects promoting service? Anyone? Wow, congratulations. Congratulations. Not many people do. But it's a huge opportunity because just because they're not ready to buy a car right now doesn't mean they're not going to eventually buy a car.